Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news. The American rich get insulated from legal scrutiny while the US economic data loses its shine. First, in the US, their services sector expanded slower in January than expected, according to the widely watched ISM survey. It is still a good expansion, but just with lower new order flows and business activity than they've had over the past 5 months. We get the US labour market report for January on Saturday, and the precursor ADP employment report showed a rise of 183,000 private jobs in January, better than the 150,000 expected. But US initial jobless claims rose slightly more than expected, with 240,000 more claims added in last week. Seasonal factors had suggested this level should have fallen. There are now 2.25 million people on these benefits, well above the 2.1 million at this time last year. And later today, the Reserve Bank of India will release the results of its monetary policy review and is widely expected to cut rates by either 25 basis points or 50 basis points, maybe to 6%. They have a new governor who is de-emphasising inflation control and re-emphasising growth. He was appointed by Modi for that shift. Currently, inflation there is running at 5.2%, and the 4% goal is no longer a priority. As widely anticipated, the Bank of England cut its policy rate for a third consecutive time, taking it down to 4.5%. And the pullback in global trading volumes are showing up in container freight rates. They fell another 3% last week with general softness. They are now below year-ago levels, but still 130% higher than pre-pandemic levels. Transatlantic rates outbound from the US are very low. And bulk cargo rates remain very low, still at about the level that prevailed more than 50 years ago. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now at 4.44%, up 2 basis points from yesterday at this time. And the price of gold will start today at $2,850 an ounce, and down $16 from yesterday and off its record high. And oil prices are down $1.50, just on $71 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is now at $74.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar is now at 56.7 US cents, down 20 basis points from this time yesterday. Against the Aussie, we're down 20 basis points at 90.3 Australian cents. Against the euro, they were up 10 basis points at 54.7 euro cents. That all means our trade weighted index starts today at just on 67 and down 10 basis points from yesterday. You can get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again on Monday.